I see all your celebrity Pokemon. I'll use Talent Attack. That was super effective. What? Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am in my sister's room again and there's a massive heat wave going on. So I was going to do it outside, but then I don't want to collapse on film because, oh, that'd be good for views actually. No, health and safety first. So in today's video I thought I'd do a Pokemon related video, and yes, I've become a sheep, yay, I'm following the pack. I've made a list of celebrities and I've put a Pokemon associated with them, whether it's in looks or the way they carry themselves or their power or the type of Pokemon they are, and see how that goes. If you're a lover of that celebrity, I'm not slating them, I am slating them actually. Anyway, let's get on with the video. First up is Justin Bieber, and at the start of his career I thought he was a Pidgey because he was quite irrelevant, quite, samey. But his new album, I was like, yes. So he's a Pidgeotto, I think. But he kind of thinks he's a Pidgeot, but no, he's a Pidgeotto. You're not going to get the Pidgeot status quite yet, Mr. Bieber. Next is Jacob Sartorius, and I think he's a Magikarp. Quite pointless, quite basic, quite boring, quite dull. You need about 100 Magikarp to get a Gyarados, so you'd need about 100 Jacob Sartoriuses just to get an ounce of talent. Next is the good old Donald Trump. I think he is a drowsy. When he has his speech, he's quite dull, quite boring, quite what the hell is he going on about? But if America votes for him, he will turn it into a hypno and he will hypnotize the whole of America and just turn him into his slaves, his robots, and they will attack each and every country until he is hypnotized every single part of the world. Next is Taylor Swift. Look at me keeping up the hot topics, and I think she's a Gardevoir, very secretive, very like, sometimes I really think she's better than everyone else. Like, yeah, she's a great singer, great powers, great everything. Gardevoir. She just shuns people like that, yeah, whatever. You know, just something that's just not nice. Keeping up with the hot topics, Kim Kardashian is next. I think she's a Rapidash. Very flowing, very prominent, strong, and just fire everywhere. And she's very successful and everything, so I think Kim Kardashian is a Rapidash. And her daughter, North, she's a Ponyta, and a de-evolve from a Rapidash. Little tiny, little cute little horse with fire everywhere. You can tell she's going to be a massive Kim Kardashian 2.0. Next is Nicki Minaj, and well, I picked Jinx. I mean, just look at Jinx, Nicki Minaj. You understand why I picked her? Very eccentric, very like, ooh, very like, don't care. Very Jinx. Now, those are reaction channels all over YouTube. It's quite like samey, like, yep, watching somebody else's content just to make content off of that. Okay. And the Pokemon I've decided to pick for reaction channels is Ditto. Now, Ditto has powers where he can duplicate like the power of one of the opposing Pokemon, or he can actually change into the actual Pokemon. So, you know, reaction channels stealing, you know. Next is Beyonce, and I chose Ninetales. Very posh, very queen-like, very like, I don't know what that means, but you know, just showing off with those 9 tails. I'm not saying Beyonce has 9 tails, but Ninetales has 9 tails. Next up is John Cena, and the Pokemon I've chosen for John Cena is Machamp. I mean, look at Machamp, it's just John Cena. I mean, come on, strength, wisdom, strength. Next up is Mary Kate and Ashley, and the Pokemon I chose for them is Plusly and Minunun. Some people liked one more than the other, like Plussy, everyone loves that one. Minunun, not so much, negative. So Kim Kardashian's best friend, who thinks he's amazing and everything, is so like popular, Jonathan Chabon, and I chose the Pokemon called Unknown. Next is Kylie Jenner, and her lips are the most famous lips in probably the world. I chose Muck because Muck's lips are probably just everywhere around their body, and well, it's just slime everywhere. Like Muck's lips are just all over there and everything, and that's probably what Kylie Jenner will look like in a few years. Next is Troye Sivan, and I chose Blossom. And you're probably thinking, why? And well, Blossom's very chilled out, cheery, and like it has a power where it can send you really calm, and that's what his singing's like. You feel like really calm and everything, so that's why I chose Troye Sivan as Blossom. Next is Zoella, Mew, obviously. She looks like Mew, kind of, like the eyes. Plus, she's very powerful on YouTube, very inspirational. And PewDiePie is obviously Mewtwo. In my opinion, Mewtwo is one up from Mew, and well, he is God almighty powerful of YouTube. So I put out a tweet and said, just tweet me any celebrity, and I got Gary Busey. Random, I know, but amazing at the same time. And Gary Busey just reminds me of Psyduck. Psyduck does not know what's going on. Psyduck does not listen. Same as Gary when he was in the Big Brother house. Gary used to honk and quack all the time for no reason. Hence why I chose Psyduck. Next is Melanie Martinez. Melanie Martinez is very eccentric, but she stands out. So I chose Starmie. And Starmie has a lot of powers, and I think Melanie Martinez has a lot of genres in singing that she could bring out. Something to look forward to. Next is Ariana Grande. I chose Celebi. Celebi looks innocent and everything, but if you cross Celebi, she will destroy you. Like literally destroy you if it's Ariana Grande with her voice. With Celebi, time travel and destroying and splitting you apart into two pieces and then ripping your heart out. Well, not literally, but I think that's what Celebi could do. And lastly, in the list of random celebrities, Nathan Sykes. And I chose Surricane. Surricane is majestic. You want to have Surricane. You want to be Surricane. And Nathan Sykes is literally, if he had a lookbook, I want to look like Nathan Sykes. Like I follow him on everything. I'm like, oh, fashion, yep, get that. Just really stands out. I've seen him live and he is amazing. He's an amazing singer. And Surricane, I've had Surricane in a Pokemon game and he just destroyed everyone. So that's it for the video. Are you actually kidding me? No, of course it isn't. Do you really think I just have celebrities? I have YouTube friends, I have other friends, I have family. Do you really think I'd leave them out? Are you kidding me? I am an opportunist. Of course I'm going to mention them and probably ridicule them and everything. Haha, this is going to be interesting. So I'll start with me. Alakazam, he is my favourite Pokemon ever. Like me, I'm a little bit weird, a little bit strange, and like Alakazam, he has spoons, like, to control his powers. Weirdness times 1000. My little sister Taylor is probably a combi when she's really sweet and everything, but then she thinks she's the queen and everything, and then turns into a Vespi queen. She is, I'm not going to say poison, but poison, and well, every little sister is evil in my opinion. Next is my brother Kyle, and he's a Weedle. Very annoying, very like in your face, like he's just everywhere, like go away. Next is my other brother Kane. He is a Gengar. Very mischievous, very, you don't know what he's doing, like he's just sat there in a corner probably plotting, and you're just like, what are you doing, Kane? Next is my friend Thomas, and he is an Entei, very wise, helped me with a lot of things recently, and he's probably very relatable to the Pokemon, very powerful, very fiery when he wants to be, like volcanic. If you troll him on YouTube or YouNow, prepare for the volcanic eruptions that may come across your way. You'd want to run. Next up is the lovely people at Loottree. I speak to them every day on Twitter. They are a gaming channel and oh my god, so entertaining. I chose Spiritomb for them because I think they take everyone's spirit and then releases it, and they're just so positive, and it's just like, yes. So they absorb everyone's spirit and then pushes it out again, and you're like, yeah! Does that make sense? Next is Melissa at Cocktails and Consoles. I know I've mentioned it loads of times now, but I think she's Vaporeon. Get it? Cocktails, pour, Vaporeon. She's very easy to talk to. The conversations are really flowing and like water, very flowing. I know that sounds really sad, Ryan. Next is my best friend Abby, and she's very like hippie, cool, and she's a fiery ginger, and I chose Monferno because, well, with the blue thing, you know, very hippie, like woo, like very festival kind of thing, and with the fire, you know, ginger, very fiery, and she is little, but she can be very fiery, like a fire freaking cracker.
If you're watching this video, my hair's like over here one minute and then over here the next. I just keep looking in the mirror every time and look what is it doing? It's like got a mind of its own.
Next up is my friend Ari, and she is a singer, performer, everything, and she just spreads joy. So I chose Jigglypuff. Now Jigglypuff can sing and can send people to sleep, but wait, don't take that in a weird way. When Ari sings on Skype to me, I know that sounds weird, but she likes to sing on Skype and then see how we feel, and I just like to close my eyes because she's got an amazing voice and I want her album. Next is the lovely Cole's Quest, and I chose Togepi. Is that how you pronounce it, Togepi? Togepi. Togepi spreads joy all over, and she's just so smiley all the time. Not that you can see her smiling or anything, it's just when she's on a video, she's just very like cheery and everything, and you just feel like, yeah, she's totally Togepi. And lastly is my friend Sid, and I think he is a Loottree. Now, Loottree can be very closed, very like quiet at times, but then Sid has the personality of electricity. Like Loottree can shoot sparks from his freaking mouth, like it's so weird. Plus Sid has like hair, like it just goes like really, it's not spiky, but it's like some that way and then some that way and then some that way. Like I could not have hair that like sticks up everywhere, but he works it. I don't know how, it just looks good. Like Loottree, his hair's just like that in spikes, and it's like, yeah, Loottree is very mysterious and only speaks to you or commands to you when they get to know you a bit, and that screams Sid all over. Like I read it, I was like, oh my god, that is freaking Sid. So yeah, Loottree is an electricity Pokemon. Sid has a personality of electricity, he's very like crazy, but when you get to know him, he's very like quiet, but then sometimes he's just crazy and you're like, oh my god, Sid, what are you doing? Thank you for watching. Please like down below if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more craziness and you want to be notified when the craziness has been uploaded. I am so sorry. And comment down below if you think any more celebrities or your family members or anything are like Pokemon, because trust me, there are 700 plus Pokemon. This was very hard to do, but you'll get it. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what you think. Talk to you guys later, bye!